Yep.
We have Bannanasniper versus Auglebe240. Have any insights on either of these two players?
Uh, Not really. I mean, Auglebe240 has just joined, so I mean, he participated in the Summer Cup, I think, or Winter Cup. My bad. But
Yep,
that's really all we know.
I think that's right. I mean, honestly, Auglebe has kind of had an interesting season. He had a few tough losses to players who were at the top of Obsidian standings currently, but then he also pulled off like a dominating, I think 7-1 or 7-2 win against Corvus Mallory, who was the preseason favorite in the division. So he's definitely shown capability to hang with like the top of the division, but also has been, I guess, uneven for lack of a better word. Then on the other hand, Bannanasniper is just looking for their first point still. No wins or ties, unfortunately.
Yep. I think we're just gonna move on to the draft of that match.
Yeah, go ahead and read this out for us.
So we have a Bannanasniper by banning Taeyan, and Auglebe responding with Redwoods. Bannanasniper restricting Gallery, and Auglebe restricting Balcony. Then we pick double Ballroom from Bannanasniper, and Auglebe chooses double Library. Bannanasniper picks Terrace any 3 of 6, and Auglebe picks Aquarium any 4 of 8.
Yeah, so both players clearly uncomfortable with the hard occlusion venues of Tayan and Redwoods, but after that it becomes a bit more of a free for all. Like Ballroom, Library, Aquarium, especially, are larger venues where time matters, and you know they're both generally feel pretty even, with both Sniper and Spy having a fair amount of agency to affect a win there. And then Terrace is kind of the outlier. I expect we will not see a Terrace like the one we just saw, but it's going to be interesting to see the contrast in styles between Terrace and then these larger venues.
Yep, for sure. If we even reach Terrace or Aquarium.
That's certainly true. No guarantees of that. All right, you ready to get into the first game?
Yep.
Already.
Just putting the right order. So
That's
we're here on
important. Yep.
Ballroom. Yeah. We're here on Ballroom with Auglebe starting up on the Spy side as Kane, or Papa Danger, or whatever you want to call him, in 3, 2, 1, playing it.
Yep. So you're going Auglebe? I've been going Auglebe, but I respect your choice.
I mean, I don't know. And we immediately swap. White
Okay.
swap.
All right. So remember how I said that maybe this is going to be different from the last set? I take that back. We immediately swap. We pick up a highlight. I'm not sure if that's a you just swap that highlight or a inspect highlight, but nonetheless, we're not shot, and that's a mission done.
I think that was a swap highlight because we're not highlighting red hair for that.
Really, red hair. I think you need to.
Hair, just hair.
Okay, very good. Yeah. So it looks like we have a lot of suspicion then, probably. Um, let's see. Who's our selection? Our selection targets over at bookshelves. Um, Double agents alone in the conversation circle and leaves. So let's see what the choice is here. The selection target goes to statues. Now might be a good choice to just walk in there, pick up a flirt, and finish in specs as well. Because if we already have suspicion, we may as well just, go for it. But instead, looks like we're eyeing down the ambassador. Yep, there's a bug as we walk past. And once again, we're not shot for it. So that's 2 hardtails done.
We don't even need to finish in specs here. We just seduce and contact and we're done.
Yeah,
If we're
although
not shot.
Yeah, I like the idea of a silent game, though. For those unfamiliar, a silent game is when you choose not to banana bread, and it can often be really hard to take a shot without hearing a banana bread for a lot of snipers because it's hard to credit another mission being done. So I don't hate that choice if that's what we decide to do here. But we're not
I mean,
picking any flirt progress still.
with the name as Bannanasniper, I mean, you're not gonna.
Banana bread.
And it's a red banana bread. It's it's behind the
Yeah,
pillar at least, so I don't think it was
yeah,
seen.
I don't think so either.
Maybe,
But we're just
maybe,
getting. Oh, Irish
maybe
almost
it
took the
was.
Ooh.
bullet.
Maybe it was seen.
Wow. Yeah, we almost took a wrong shot there as Iris bent down to pick up the briefcase. But it all worked out. We're okay. We're fine. The correct shot comes off, and yeah,
I think you were right
then the sniper
here. I
goes up
mean,
1-0.
if we didn't BB, maybe we weren't gonna be shot.
But
Just
I
do
think,
another.
yeah, but you also could be right in that going back to statues just
Banana
could
ready.
kill us.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that spot was very suspected after seeing how the rest of the game played out, and there's a good chance that we die there no matter what if we try to finish.
Yeah, that bug was clean though, so unfortunate. Bannanasniper going 1-0 here.
I'll go be saying in chat that Bannanasniper saw the stop talk and decided to use that as suspicion as well to take the shot.
Yeah. Okay. Makes sense.
All right, so
Anyway.
Bannanasniper, what are we calling this character? Call it now, and we'll both use it. Unless you say something goofy, in which case I refuse.
What did I say? It was brown eyes.
No, last time you. Okay, we're not doing that. Last time you said it was blue dress, which I'm reluctant, but could maybe accept. But
I don't know. Pearls.
all
I
right,
don't know.
all right, it's mom. I don't care. We're doing this.
Blue dress in 3, 2, 1, playing it. And we attempt a bug immediately.
Yeah, that was a
It's
helicopter right on screen, and we failed. But it doesn't look like it was seen. I'm pretty sure that was being during chaos means we're okay. So instead, we're just gonna take out a book and let's see what we do with it.
not a blue book. It's a green one.
Yeah, what would you say a combination of blue and green is, Gabriel?
I'd say it's a weird color. Like, it's kind of weird. I don't think it's even on the party here. I don't see that color
I
here.
think it starts with a T, I'm not sure.
I mean, tea is usually brown, so I don't know what you're talking about. Maybe it's different in Norway.
Anyway, we're standing here in this empty conversation. Well, I mean, it's not empty, but we don't have anything to do in it. Double Agent joins us, but it's not a great BB. Yeah, we leave and go for the Seduce here.
Yep, I think that's the right move. I mean, with lack of anything else going on, picking up another flirt is never a bad choice. I assume that we have this book out because we're planning to transfer at some point here. And I think that's maybe a good choice, especially if you're not sure how on top of that your sniper opponent is going to be. I know some snipers track it really well, some don't track it well at all. We could really just throw out a wrong on bug here too as we walk out of this conversation, but it doesn't look like we're going to take that. Instead, we're just going to stand here and let the ambassador bait the bug. No, we just walk away instead, take the very long route instead, so that we're not credited with a bug whatsoever. Oh, well, we got stuck on the pillar. We got stuck on the pillar, but I think we're okay. We're fine. It's
Yeah,
fine.
it wasn't on screen. It wasn't on screen.
Okay. Yeah. No. No problems. We're good. We're just gonna read the book here on the pad, take a breath, and move on.
Do you think the book color should change to a mix of green and blue when you put it back in the blue bookcase?
I mean, I think it would be weird for a book to be mom colored, but you do you, dude. 99% flirt here with a white test. That's unfortunate as well. And we're just going to put the book back into the correct bookshelf. We're down to a minute left, and the only mission progress we have is 99% flirt. Suddenly, this game has kind of gotten away from us. We walk into
Yeah, we need.
conversation here next to the ambassador, but we're not even in range for a standing bug. We're going to have to do a walking to leave the conversation and do it. We're just standing here wasting so much time. Again, we're down to 45 seconds now. We have 0 missions completed. Like, we have a bunch of low-hanging fruit available to us, but we gotta get a move on now. We can't just stand here and wait, no talking in this conversation circle.
Fake BB?
Yep,
I would go for the fake BB here. And no, we've seen the bug and we're trying to shoot.
Yeah, the bug very on screen. Auglebe waits, knowing that they have some time. Wait for mom to settle in the conversation circle and takes a sure shot.
Yeah, nice. 1-1.
All right. Yeah, so both snipers picking up the win here so far.
Yep, at least the spy from the previous game isn't in the next game where Auglebe or Auglebe is general. In 3, 2, 1, playing it.
Yep, worth noting at this point, which I feel like it's kind of a law that queen is not our selection target. So that's powerful. We rip the book and just immediately walk away with it. So yeah, there has to be a microfilm planned here for this one. Meanwhile, our selection target is in a different conversation circle. We're just gonna stand here and talk to Small Man for a moment. But we gotta get a move on and do stuff. I mean, we just saw last game how the time can really get away from you pretty quick if you're not careful. And so we're gonna move here, walk into this conversation with both the double agent and the seduction target, and presumably it's not a great time for a banana bread, but at least get the flirts in.
Yep, like you said, it's a white, so we're a bit far from the seduction target, but it's still 23%.
Yeah, and that's fine. I mean, as long as you're making steady progress towards it, it shouldn't be a big deal. But the key there is steady progress. And yeah, we just walk away. We're not going to stay in timer flirt there. We're going to go to the to the window pad here and check our watch. And move to the other side of the window pad and start reading. So we're wasting time, but this is very AI-like, this idling. And a lot of snipers would kind of lower their suspicion level on general for this, so I don't hate this move, as long as we get back to making steady mission progress afterwards.
Yeah, like you said, I think we're going back for another flirt here. Although we are starting to run low, we have 2 minutes and still need to do quite a few missions. Double agent joins us though, so that's a possibility.
Yeah, that's great. I mean, again, we are in range for a 3 flirt with a green test, and that's fantastic. We still have the book in hand as well if we want to slam that at some point. Like, I wouldn't hate the banana bread here. We'd be letting off a few lowlights, but I think at this point we kind of just want to check off that mission. And, well, now things are not looking so great anymore. But I think we want to get it done before we leave this conversation circle.
Well,
Or not.
No. Just going back to idling, I guess. I mean, 1 minute 20 seconds left, and I want to see some mission progress here, or we're gonna time out again.
Yeah, the time is suddenly getting away from us again. I think we have to return this book at some point, and then really get back to doing stuff. Like, we can't even rely on being done with another flirt, so we have to figure things out. But we're not going to the bookshelf. We're just going to the painting pad here and just reading the book. Like, I guess Taft is kind of taking out much of the pad, but we don't really have time to wait for things like that. Like, time is down to 45 seconds, and we still have no missions done. We're going to return the book now, but how do we finish? We can't rely on 3 flirting. We can't rely on the double agent staying. Apparently, like, we have a whole lot to go right for us just to finish here, and we're just sitting here reading. We finally returned the book with 1 mission done, but we're down to 30 seconds. We have to go to this conversation circle right now. We have to green flirt. We have to banana bread, and then we have to find 1 more mission. This is gonna be real rough. Toby is here, so we could
Banana
purloin.
bread.
That is certainly
Green
one
flirt.
route to finish. Nope, that's a white flirt, and we immediately just get shot for it.
We waited a long time at bookcase. I think we were very afraid that the sniper was on top of the book here and knew where the book was from.
Yeah, and given how fast that shot came off, or how sure that shot was, instead rather, like, it may very well be that Auglebe or Bannanasniper was actually on top of that book. But either way, the correct shot comes off, and we have a sniper party so far with Bannanasniper up 2-1.
Yep. Bannanasniper getting the slight advantage here, but we're now playing on the spy side with Alice in 3, 2, 1, playing it.
Yep, and worth noting that this was Bannanasniper's pick. So this is, what you would hope to at least split your own choice. Instead, we're in the conversation next to the ambassador here. We're not quite in standing bug range. Our select target's at bookshelves, and we're just going to bail on the ambassador and go pick up the flirt and the green book instead.
It's 48%, unfortunately, so we'll need to get 2 flirts.
Yep, that's too bad, but, it's still better than a white, and you'll take that progress for sure. I would expect that we'll just return this book here and move on with our lives. The selection target is in the conversation circle with the double agent, so that is again no, we stopped reading instead of returning. That's not right. Anyone who's watching, you just return the book without stop reading, and that's not great. But it doesn't look like it was seen, and Bannanasniper is still just hanging out here to catch their breath as they hope that wasn't caught. It looks like. instead going into a conversation with the double agent. Not a bad time for a banana bread, as our selection target
Banana
joins
bread.
in as well. Let's see what the low light reaction is here.
Yeah, we just knocked out a highlight. Otherwise, we have for now 2 lowlights, which isn't bad for the spy.
No, not at all. I mean, I think maybe there are a couple more available, but either way, we'll take that if we're Bannanasniper for sure. And
That
you
was
can
a
see here
weird
as well.
path.
Yeah, definitely. But it doesn't. I think it was off screen, largely covered by that pillar anyway, so we're okay. And 99%, the green test from before with a little bit too much space comes back to bite us. But you can see
Yeah,
the mission progress here is a lot better than last time. The pacing seems to be a little bit more crisp, as we would in theory have flirt done. We just need one more. You don't have any hardtails or other mission progress done here. So
yeah.
yeah, we're gonna have to get moving on doing something.
We have the very usual missions done for now, so we need to do some more unusual missions.
Yep, for sure. We're staring down the ambassador here at the green bookshelf a little bit, maybe waiting for the fingerprint. No, instead we're going for a bug. Ambassador walks away and we pick up a little bit of a bouncy bug, but we get it through, and that's done. Again, no highlight or shot coming off, so it looks like we got away with that fairly cleanly, and we're going in for statues now as well. If we can finish in specs here and just pick up one more flirt, we could be done cleanly, but we're at the side statue. We're going to have to shimmy over and pick up another one, or go to the other statues as well, and then hope that our selection target is kind to us. So this isn't great, but we're in pretty good shape to get finished here.
You've got 50 seconds to get the flirt, which we're doing right now, and another inspect.
Yeah, we pick up the flirt right next to our selection target. I'm not sure if that's been noticed, and we just green purloin. We're not going to inspect at all. We're just green purloining and letting the chips fall where they may as soon as this comes off. Queen takes it, and the beeps are going to start. We walk away from the conversation. Toby hides the tray, and it looks like Auglebe is trying to see the tray. He finally sees the visibility, but no shot is coming off, no reaction whatsoever. And Bannanasniper picks up 3-1 here on Ballroom with a very clean game.
Yeah, that was surprisingly good, actually.
Yeah,
Even
very
with
nice.
the 48% at the start.
Yeah, a very purposeful, deliberate, I guess I would describe that spy game. But it looked really nice. The bug was pretty clean. The purloin, I mean, green purloin, as we talked about, always nice. Really nice game for Bannanasniper.
Yep, I think that was our first spy win, by the way.
Yeah, I think you're right. Yep. And because of that, Bannanasniper breaks serve, going up 3-1 into library here.
Yeah, library being a big venue, 5 of 8. We already seen it, but just in case you forgot.
Yes. Worth noting as well that if pacing is an issue on Ballroom, it's especially an issue on Library with all 5 missions done. So let's see if that comes back to bite either of these spies here as they play out the rest of this match.
Yep, we're with Auglebe or Auglebe on spy side as bald in 3, 2, 1, playing it. So much easier to say bald anyway.
Then Sam?
Nobody says Sam, you say salmon
Sam?
Well, if you're going for monosyllabic names, then yes, Sam is the logical choice.
Not
because
not
it's short for
wrong, but I've
salmon.
just never heard Sam. That's why.
Look,
Anyway, we we didn't do
this is a
anything.
hill I'm willing to die on. Anyway, yes.
We were at a peculiar position at Windows, so I thought we were gonna time it, but not at all. We just went to with double agent and then leave again, going to another window, and it's been 45 seconds now, and we didn't do a thing.
No, we just innocently watch check and not add time, and we're gonna go into statues here, which in the scheme of things, I think is a good choice. You have to get mission progress done. Statues is reliable. It's like Rick Astley; they're never gonna give you up or let you down, run around or desert you. You know where they're gonna be; they're there for you.
As bald.
Who?
Bald.
I don't recognize bald. I do
Stepping
recognize
in
a 30% flirt here. Yeah.
We could take the BB here. It's not a bad one. We have like 4 people out of conversation.
I was gonna say if while the ambassador was over on the other side of the venue, it wouldn't have been a bad time to split at all, actually. But now that she's here with us, that option is kind of reduced. We could banana bread bug though. I wouldn't hate that. Just fire off the banana bread and well, never mind. But I don't hate banana breading and then bugging as the camera swings over to low light on the far side of the venue. That's a strong play and works really at every level of the game. We're not going to banana bread. We're not going to bug. Well, maybe we're going to bug here. We're walking in pretty close. Yep, there's the bug. It was a little bit visible on camera, I think, but it was not seen. It was over at the very edge of the camera, and I don't think it was credited there.
Yeah, there was a very far away but walking bug. It barely took.
Yeah, and I guess that's the advantage of having Pearls as your ambassador. I know T-Flame especially is one player who strongly advocates for Pearls as the permanent ambassador. And allowing easier bugs is definitely the main perk of doing that.
Yep, we're
Uh,
here in a conversation, not doing much once again, but I mean, we've got 2 minutes to finish 4 more missions.
yes, but with that said, as we've seen, I mean, 2 minutes can disappear very, very quickly without you really noticing. The double agent is not in the conversation, and I think we have to go back to statues here and finish inspects. But instead, no, we're just going to this conversation circle. I'm honestly not really sure why. I think we can very easily just walk into statues, gulp, and finish up our inspects. But instead, we're just wasting more time, and honestly, I'm not really liking that. Instead, we're finally going to go and do it now. We finish our drink, pick up a statue, and we're going to finish our inspects. We don't have a highlight yet either, I should add. It doesn't look like there's any kind of consistent statue highlights coming out here for Bannanasniper. And as such, we have our inspects done, and we still don't have a highlight done. We're going to go pick up another flirt here, but we're across the conversation circle, so we can't finish our flirts right here. Instead, it's a white for 80%. And we're down to a minute 15. And as I said, the time really ticks away from you. It can get away really fast. We still have banana bread in our pocket, but we need another flirt, we need a banana bread, and then pick up another mission. I don't think we have time for fingerprints, so we're going to have to do a hardtail.
Toby is offering to us, and we're just rejecting it.
Yeah, I mean, this laser was over near us checking, so maybe that was being watched, kind of. But I don't like that we're just kind of moving conversation circle to conversation circle. We go into the time ad window instead and just white test 45 seconds and
It's
walk back to
actually
the conversation.
ignored. It's ignored so we didn't even try to get the green for some reason.
No, but that was a nifty little play. We went to this conversation circle, we're seen there, walked to the time ad window, added time immediately, and then walk back to the same spot. And it doesn't look like it was even noticed, in fairness, because I don't think any lowlights or anything for the time ad came off. But we definitely gave us a lot more breathing room here to finish our missions. There's the banana bread. We need one more flirt. We still need a hardtail, but if nothing else, we've already seen that a green purloin can pay dividends here. So that could be the avenue to victory.
On the sniper side, we're not taking any lowlights for that banana bread when we had like 4 or 5 people out of a conversation. Seems
Yeah,
like we're pretty sure who it is.
maybe we have the sort of walking highlight there. And as you just alluded to, like seeing a banana bread with no highlights or lowlights, no reaction come off, that can mean one of two things. Either the sniper is completely lost, or the sniper is dialed in near and is titling one person. We have the green purloin, so we have our missions done here. The question is now just what reaction. The laser is
he's
just
dead.
following us as we walk away. We're dead. Yep. The purloin wasn't even seen. The shot just comes off immediately.
Maybe the screen was a bit bigger for the sniper?
Yeah,
Like,
it
slightly
seems
bigger?
like he's reacting to, I don't know, maybe he just,
Either way, the correct shot comes off. It could have been the time I was only noticed at the second watch check, which would be really unfortunate. But either way, yeah, Bannanasniper takes the correct shot again, and
4-1.
yeah, Bannanasniper goes up 4-1 real quick.
Do you want to do the introduction here?
I'd be happy to. Thank you. Going into this with Bannanasniper up 4-1, Bannanasniper is now playing as Mom. In 3, 2, 1, playing it. Yeah, some speculation in chat. It could also be laser lag, which often happens on library as well. So it could very well be that maybe there were a couple seconds of lag where we were watching the list and saw it disappear before we swung over and followed Salmon there on the walk away. Either way, though, we're going to come in here, pick up our first flirt. It's going to be a white test for 34%.
Yep, we're not doing much in the conversation here, so just chilling out, taking a flirt, and breathing.
Breathing is a good thing to do. It's good to remember to breathe, especially in high pressure situations like an SEL match. We're going to wipe banana bread here, but we have an SDA in our conversation, so any gains that we potentially get from this are gone. Instead, we're just giving up some free lowlights here. However, some highlights are coming off for that. Boots picks up a highlight for talking during it. So, that's kind of a mixed bag, I guess. We also pick up a green purloin as the reaction that goes off. So that's actually some stuff. C takes it directly on camera. Um, and I'm not sure how on top of that chain we were because the camera was kind of over on the far side of the venue dealing with that first fake banana bread.
We
So,
missed the pad. We just missed the pad going to statues, by the way. So I mean, it was on screen, but I don't know if it was seen.
no, I think that the laser was very focused on figuring out who could or could not have been involved. But we stay a highlight here. We're not ruled out of this purloin chain at all. So we have the mission progress done, but this could be bad for us, especially as we go back into center statues here, which is a pretty spy-like move in general.
Yep, we're just taking our inspects here. I mean, Ambassador is next to.
But we don't finish
It's
our
pretty
inspects
vulnerable.
either. We won the center statues and didn't finish inspects. We only got 2 of them done.
Oh yeah, that doesn't feel good for the spy.
No, it doesn't. And we wave at the camera as well, missing the bug. It's very, very visible, but still no shot coming off.
I don't know if Auglebe is trying to be very waiting for the contact or something, or if they're just completely lost.
Yeah, I'm not sure, but it certainly feels. I mean, maybe even from Bannanasniper's point of view, like this game has gotten out of hand. I mean, several things have gone wrong all at once. The purloin directly on camera, you don't get all the inspects done, you miss your bug, and it's directly on screen, at least as far as the laser shows you. Like, this has to feel bad if you're Bannanasniper. And you can tell that maybe that's the case because they're just sitting here doing nothing, maybe trying to take a breath or just throw off some suspicion by idling. But at some point, they are going to have to go back and finish inspects. Yep, here we go. We're going to get one more inspect done. We still have time left, but I'm not really sure what the situation is because it feels like we're very, very suspicious here.
I would swap and go away now. Sniper is not looking.
Yeah, that's a good call, but instead we're just putting the statue back, and the laser does swing over to see us at statues, so that may have been caught after all. But nonetheless, the laser kind of just follows us as we walk away. It feels like we are in serious trouble here.
Yep,
Our selection,
leaves.
yeah. This just feels like a game where everything that could have possibly gone wrong has gone wrong. And I kind of feel for Bannanasniper here because I've been there too. Yeah, we wiped microfilm on screen as well, and thankfully Auglebe just puts us out of our misery.
Auglebe taking their second win here, 4-2.
Yeah, and that game is just a feels bad, man. From the spy side.
It's because you called her mom. It's your fault.
Excuse me. I don't know about you, but I was rooting for Auglebe there to make this a close match because we want the hype. So therefore, I take credit for that. You're welcome.
Anyway, 4-2 still for Bannanasniper. Auglebe on the spy side as Irish green dress. In 3, 2, 1, playing it.
Yep. So Auglebe has to feel good about that. It seems like we were pretty on top of the spy the whole way, and that feels good going into your spy side, especially on library, where after getting shot last time, we're standing here at the time ad window, and yep, here it is, a white time ad for 45 seconds, and we immediately walk away.
Is there a
We're
pattern?
going to go into covers.
Like
there might be a slight pattern. Yes.
Every spy went to that pad first. Like all 3 spies went to that pad first.
So what you're saying is that next time you play library against any of these players, just shoot. Oh, that's a white purloin, and it was on screen. So also feels bad, man. But no reaction coming off quite yet. There comes some highlights. We could be lowering the far side of the venue if we were on top of that, but we're not. We're just going to stare down the list. We zoom in on the empty list just to make sure. And again, though, no real reaction coming off here as far as highlights or lowlights go. So it could very well be that we got away with that despite the fade being, I think, on camera.
Or we know about it. Oh, maybe not. No, we're highlighting multiple people, so maybe not.
Yeah, so it looks like we were not super on top of that, but some suspicion certainly for being in the general area. Actually, we're knocked back down to a neutral light.
Surprisingly.
Yeah, okay. So Auglebe, thanks to that time ad and just the purloin in the sniper's face, has decent mission progress done here. We have the one hardtail done, and having one hardtail in your pocket on library is a big deal, especially with 4 minutes left to play. But we have to still start getting other things done here, Auglebe. Like, you can't just rely on that. I mean, the purloin, banana bread, wait for a civilian to get shot works sometimes, but you really can't rely on that. So instead, we're going to move in here. Our selection target's not going to stay at this pad for us to flirt. But she is going to be convenient and just move into this conversation circle for us. So we're going to go in here and pick up our first flirt instead.
Yep, 25%. It's a white. We're a bit far away, but it's progress.
Yep, it is progress. Toby comes over, offers us a drink again. I assume we're going to reject because we have other stuff to do. I don't
We
hate
could
going to
return.
statues here, just picking up. I
Just
want to
go
see
for
it,
it.
but I don't think it's going to happen. No, instead we're going into statues here. We're going to pick up some mission progress. I don't hate the choice. It feels okay to me. Maybe swap. Like, honestly, nah, probably not. No swap. We just put the statues back and move on with our lives. Take a very
Yeah,
wide
nothing
path around
happening.
the ambassador, and just go over to the other side of the venue. The double agent is in conversation here, as well as a whole new fresh set of statues. So it looks like a banana bread is probably in play.
Yeah,
Honestly,
we're
now's not a
not.
terrible time. I wouldn't hate a banana bread here with a couple of really full conversations, but we're just gonna hang out and wait.
On the sniper side, we're not taking any lowlights for like 5 bounces for AIs, which is surprising because, I mean, a spy almost never does it.
No, and Auglebe, noticing the sniper focusing on the far side, does a really cheeky quick swap and walks away and back into conversation. It was not on camera at all, so if the camera swings back over here, it's going to be really interesting to see how Bannanasniper reacts to this. Because there are really only a couple people who it could have been, but we haven't even looked at the statues in so long. It could have been anybody from this side of the venue who could have possibly been there. Like, we look over here, and the sniper laser pauses for a long while as they try to remember if there was in fact a swap, but no reaction comes off because how could there be? You have no idea who could have been there and who couldn't have been. Instead, Auglebe does a kind of goofy little bounce there and turns around and walks back into the statue pad. And by statue pad, I mean like the ornamental stuff. You know what? Anyway, we're down to a minute. We're down to a minute 30. We have Swapton and Purloin done, but nothing else done. And again, time could be ticking away from us. Despite our hard tells, we don't have any soft tells done. Selection target comes to us. We pick up a green flirt, but we still need one more flirt to finish that one as well.
I think we're gonna finish in specs here, yep. Finish in specs, we want a seduce and contact, and we're done. A minute to go.
Yeah, and shooting for two hardtail finish is going to be really really tough to do. I think, especially because we don't have a highlighter or seemingly any other real suspicion here. We walked in the conversation a little bit of bouncing our way in. The select target leaves immediately. Um, I think we're still okay here, but time is ticking down. We have to finish,
Yeah, we
and that
need to
means we're
move
gonna have
right
to
now.
leave and move. But we're looking at the ambassador. It looks like we might be going for a bug here instead. Yeah, there it is. We bounce away and we fail instead. It's maybe visible on screen. We're gonna walk back in and try again, and this time it is visible again.
Like, we want to go to our ST now. Take
We
the
definitely
flirt.
want to, but instead Seek's
Oh.
just gonna get shot for us.
What did Seek do in the whole game?
He was the taker of the Prolon, I want to say. Yeah, or was that the last game? Maybe I'm mixing it up. Hold on.
No.
No,
I
we
think we might
whited
be
it.
Purloin
Yeah,
here.
we whited it. Never mind.
Yeah.
He was the taker of the last game. So yeah, he had inspects, I think.
Yeah, Seek was moving a lot in the whole game. Had a book in hand, probably microfilming. Yeah.
Yeah, and I guess he was in the vicinity when the list take went off, but he was at statues. But in any case, the wrong shot comes off, and Auglebe manages to pull it back here to, I think, 4-3, correct?
Yep. I think that's the case.
Yeah, and is now sniping on Library, their own pick, to even things up.
Yeah, Bannanasniper here as Boots. In 3, 2, 1. Playing it.
All right, so Bannanasniper moving around here. Looks like we go for another helicopter bug. Don't succeed, and that's fine. We're fine. We go into statues instead. We're going to pick up an inspect and take that and see where we go from here.
Yep, that's one or two inspects. 2 inspects. Probably going for the flirt after.
Yeah, I'd have to imagine as the selection target comes right over near us. That's pretty convenient. We're going to walk around this conversation here, tuck it right in next to her, and pick up a close flirt. It's a green for 50%. Very nice.
Yeah, just another green, and you're already finished with flirt, which is always good. We could also just stay in this conversation and time. Oh, well, no. We just leave the conversation and finish our inspects.
Yep, and I don't hate that choice either. I mean, we've seen how the time can get away with you, and just finishing missions, getting steady progress done is really the name of the game here on all these venues, like Library or Veranda or even Modern these days. So I don't hate this choice at all. We do pick up a highlight for it, but that's acceptable given that there are already a ton of highlights on this venue to begin with. It feels like things are largely pretty okay, especially if we can get in here and finish our flirt right here, right now.
Can we?
Well, if
We're
we
not
talk.
talking. Yeah.
Yeah.
No, it's
There
a
we
white.
go. Yep, 84% though. One more flirt from anyone in the conversation circle should finish it, and that feels largely okay. This is a situation where we could go for a bug when the laser swings away. The ambassadors come by, and we should have just stayed and done a reverse drive-by. Why did we try and walk into that? Instead, we miss. We wave at the camera again, and we have no progress done for it.
At least it wasn't on screen, so it wasn't seen.
Yeah, that's something, but it felt like if we had just stayed there, done the standard reverse drive-by, we get credit for it, and no issues. But looks like we're done with it cleanly anyway, and we didn't get shot for it, so that's always a plus. Instead, we're going to pick up a book here. I don't hate doing a microfilm transfer, but the laser swings over, looks at us, so maybe now is not the time instead.
I would have liked to take the book out. The sniper wasn't looking at us. We could have tried to just try and put the book in another bookcase.
No, instead we've been here for ages. The selection target comes to us and we finish our flirts, but we gotta get out of here. Like, we just break animation instead to walk away with the book.
Doing some weird pathing through the conversation.
That I don't hate because small man blocked our path. So actually, I think the through the conversation path might have been okay there. But what I don't like so much is, again, the time wasting. We're gonna have to slam this book back at some point. I think we still need to do our banana bread, and as always, what do you do to finish up, right? Like, Purloin seems to be the mission of choice for both of these players, but unless we can we bounce off the ambassador, we don't try the bug this time. Let's see where we're taking this book. It looks like we're just taking it back to yellow, which I'm not really a fan of, given that we're down to under a minute 30.
Yeah, we're just waiting here, just doing our 3 cycles. Ambassador's in a position to bug if we want to take it now. And
yeah,
we don't
we
even
walk away. The
we
camera
take
swings
a
away
bug.
just as we pass by. No,
We take
what?
a
Okay. All right. We got there in the end.
We got the standing bug in the end. I mean, it was a bit weird. I would have taken the walking bug, but it worked out. So.
Okay. Well, that's something. Okay. So here's where we're at. We're down to 45 seconds. We need a banana bread and we need one more hardtail. Toby comes to us. We are going to sit here and wait for a moment, and then we purloin. That is a white test. It's on camera at the very edge. The fade is visible, and the laser immediately swings over to us and takes a shot.
Slightly afraid here for General.
Yeah, General was almost a gentleman and took it for us, but no. We get shot for the white purloin on camera, and that will even things up, I believe, 4-4.
Yeah. Wow. I mean, when we're down 4-1, we go back 4-4. Why not?
Yeah, really nice resiliency from Auglebe here, because getting down like that can sometimes really be dispiriting, but staying with it, just playing your game and coming back on your own map, very nice.
Yep. Congrats to him or them.
Well, let's not count our chickens first. We still have Terrace and what's our last venue?
Aquarium.
Aquarium, right? Yeah.
Yeah, so we still have Terrace and Shark to navigate before we can congratulate Auglebe. So, but it's tied up. They're in a good position here going forward. So let's see what they can do.
Yep. At least here we don't have contact off. We have swap, which is actually the normal choice usually. We're playing as Kane in 3, 2, 1, playing it.
Yep. So this is going to be a bit of a breath of fresh air after having gone from ballroom to library, going to a 3 of 6 here. We're picking up a flirt from across the conversation from our seduction target, and it's going to be interesting to see how these players approach this. As you alluded to, the standard mission setup, unlike the last match that we saw, is in play. So Banana Bread is here, which is always nice.
Yep, although on Terrace there's only one suspected double agent, so the sniper also knows if someone has real or not.
Yep, and that's definitely a unique aspect of the event. What? Oh, the briefcase is there behind Queen. We're good. We're okay. We're fine. We pick up a fingerprint, put it back down, even though we probably should have returned given the ambassador just standing right there.
Yeah.
But nonetheless, we have a print in hand. A little camera shake as maybe Auglebe is aware that that was not the correct play. But we're okay here, all things considered. We are, however, going to need to get more flirts done because the ambassador comes over right next to us, but is very, very visible with the laser burning the space where our arm would have to go to bug. A wrong arm here, though, exiting conversation circle could be effective, even with Kane, especially with Kane, rather, his animation. But the ambassador leaves instead. We just talk and scope things out to see what we decide to do next.
We're eyeing the seduction target, so maybe that's what we want to do.
Yep.
We're a bit far.
Yeah, I don't think that we're in range. And no seduction comes off. Not really sure why. We're respecting the flirt pairing of Bannanasniper quite a bit here. And no offense to Bannanasniper, but I'm not really sure that's warranted. I haven't really seen anything so far in this set to warrant that.
We're playing like this is a pretty slow game as well. I mean, we've got all these games were pretty slow. We've got a minute and a half left, and just we're playing the checker game here with a bit of progress everywhere.
Yep, which is fine if you actually get things done and convert them to mission progress complete. But instead, we pick up the highlight here. We flirt. We have 56%, but I mean, at some point, I'm not really sure what the plan is here to finish. Like, it feels like banana breading and then finishing statues is going to kill us given the current situation.
Yeah, I mean, we want to finish flirt for sure, but this is going to be a difficult finish either way.
Yeah, we walk away from our selection target instead. Looks like maybe we're just going to window pad here, and General gets shot.
General just gets shot for taking a drink.
I mean, no banana bread had come off, so that couldn't be done. Did General finish inspects?
General didn't do a thing. They went to statues and stayed at statues for a bit, and then they went to the ambassador statue and then went back because the statue was taken by the ambassador, obviously. So then they went back to the exact same part in conversation. So that's maybe a bit suspicious.
I suppose, but I mean, that's kind of a rough shot to take given the apparent lack of mission progress, unless there are. Oh, yeah. So it looks like there may have been a phantom bug there as well as we walk into that conversation, into the statue pad with the ambassador.
Yeah. But even then, it's only a bug, maybe flirt. But he did. General didn't do a thing. He went to bar, conversation, went to the statue, and then back to conversation. That's all.
All right. Well, either way, a wrong shot comes off. And Auglebe suddenly has brought it all the way back to take the lead here.
Yeah, impressive. Anyway, we're playing here as Teal Mom, Brown Eyes, whatever you want to call her. In 3, 2, 1, playing it.
Yeah, all right. So we're going to go into, looks like bar here to start things off. We pick up a far flirt here at the bar pad and look at these bar highlights. Looks like that's definitely what Auglebe has decided to prioritize for their highlights here on Terrace. So a delegate may be difficult. Let's see what Bannanasniper has in mind here, though.
Yeah, I don't blame Auglebe here for taking the highlights.
No, I mean taking bar highlights on really any bar venue is not a bad choice if that's just something that you want to track. I know a lot of players do it, myself included, and especially if you play against someone who is kind of purloin happy, then it's definitely a valid choice for sure.
Yep, we're entering the conversation here with a seduction target, so maybe we want also to delegate. We'll see.
Yep, certainly possible. We could potentially set up sort of a 50-50 given that the seduction target also has a drink with general in between us, which could be an interesting play to see how the reaction goes. I think we'd end up actually delegating to Disney here, though, based on the
Yeah.
distance, which is kind of unfortunate.
Oh,
But
now we can.
yep, there we go. Disney runs off because we delegated to him, and I think it's going to go off here. It also looks like Disney could be going for a fingerprint as well.
It's not a bad play because, I mean, Tex is also possibly taking delegating, so guest list disappeared here. No reaction. Oh, it's seen now.
Yeah, it's seen, but I'm not sure if the camera were actually focusing. Yep, here come the lowlights for the lack of delegate, and this is where the purloin highlights could potentially pay off. But given the sheer number of them, there's actually not that narrowed down, and we have looks like 5 viable suspects still. So we're at the point now where we can just finish flirt and banana bread as long as enough other potential suspects are in with the banana bread. Like it could be really, really difficult to take a correct shot here. But
If
no,
we
we're
BB
walking in here
now,
to.
yeah, that's.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
And it's a white test too. This
Banana
could be
bread.
disastrous, actually. We are the only purloin suspect who's in with the real double agent. Yeah, and it looks like that thought process has occurred to Auglebe2, and he takes the correct shot based only on that banana bread.
Yeah, well, I mean, I don't blame him because purloin contact, and you think flirt is finished, and that's 3 missions.
Yeah, really. I mean, that was actually a really nice shot. I mean, that was well diagnosed, and if only one it would be a heck of a fake, but no, it's a real, and he takes the correct shot on the correct spy.
Yeah. And that's 6-4. Now 2 match points for Auglebe.
Yep.
Anyway, on to Aquarium. Maybe we'll see some good shark plays. Probably not, but we'll see. We're playing as Bald here in 3, 2, 1, playing it.
These choices of picking salmon here are interesting. Like a lot of players really don't like salmon as a spy. We just ripped the book out immediately, by the way, here at the very start of the game in Chaos.
It's probably not seen, so that's a good choice, I'd say.
Yeah, agreed. And we're being very active here. We're walking in right next to our selection target right away. In theory, we're going to be flirting any moment now. And I like seeing like activity on Aquarium, especially. Like you can do a lot with conversation circles with the shark, and you can get some really aggressive flirts and things in here for sure.
Yep. I think we're just gonna stay in this conversation a bit for now. Just waiting to see. Oh, well, maybe not. We're just walking away, doing a weird path, and going to Windows.
I mean, this is a pretty hidden spot for a microfilm if the spy feels like doing that. But we're just hanging out here. We don't time ad. We walk away and we pick up a highlight.
Wow.
I'm not sure what that was for.
Maybe, I don't know where this book is from, highlight or something.
Yeah, I'm thinking that might be correct because maybe this is the first time you've noticed that there is a book in hand.
We're setting up the shark play. Almost.
Yeah, wrong shark, unfortunately. But we're just gonna slam the book back.
Yeah, he meant
That's
to
not
do
right,
that
and
behind.
walk away immediately.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was. I like the thought, but unfortunately, that was all very, very visible. But again, no reaction comes off for it. It was. I'm not sure how seen it was. Again, it was certainly possible to have been seen. But instead, we use white banana bread here, and then take a white flirt across the conversation circle. So we have hardtail done, banana bread done, and half a flirt done.
Yeah, we just need one more mission and to finish flirt. And we've got 2 minutes to do it, so Unless Bannanasniper really knows it's us, we're pretty good.
I mean, be that as it may, though, like all of that whole sequence was very, very visible, and as far as etiquette goes, very, very wrong. So if any of it was seen, the Bannanasniper should have a pretty good idea of what's going on here. Another very short window stay. We just check watch and then walk away immediately, and into another watch check.
It's
Another
a bit
short window
weird.
stay. Yeah. I'm not
Yeah.
sure what Auglebe is doing, but we're being very active here and breaking etiquette all over the place, which is fine if it's not noticed, but I'm not really sure if Bannanasniper's onto us or not. We're being laser burned, but well, we'll see.
It's not green, so we didn't finish flirt. We'll need one more flirt, and still one mission.
Yeah, and that last mission could be really tough to get. Like a purloin here feels like it's going to be watched pretty carefully. I mean, the bug behind the shark is always an option, but instead we're going to bar here, and looks like we're just going to try and get the purloin done instead. Yep, so we delegate, we take the drink. It has a print on it as well. Difficult print, rather. It's a red test. We don't get credit for that. We're down to 40 seconds. We need to finish flirt and get delegate done here. We go back into the conversation circle with our selection target, so we can flirt across the circle and finish that. But who do we delegate to? If we do it here, it's going to be small man. There's a talk to finish the flirt. And we delegate, we double talk as we delegate, and we just immediately get shot for it.
Yeah, I mean, double talk not behind the shark is when you're being tunneled on, it's a bit difficult.
Yeah, so it looks like Bannanasniper probably saw some of those etiquette breaks and maybe even that whole sequence with the book. But regardless of why, the correct shot comes off, as Bannanasniper is not standing for any of these shenanigans and going here to try and pick up their own marble on the spy side of Aquarium.
Yeah, here it's whoever wins this gets a point. And we're playing as Plane Twin this time, with Bannanasniper in 3, 2, 1, playing it.
Yeah, we go for a bug in chaos. It's seen. The arm hangs out, and we're highlight for it. We pick up the bug, but we also pick up the highlight, and I think we're in serious trouble.
And I think, yeah, that's, I mean, not a lot of thing to talk about here.
No, but no shots coming
just,
off. So
that was on screen. We're just gonna, yeah, sorry, go for it.
no, I was saying, like, it looked pretty visible, and we picked up the highlight, but clearly Auglebe was not sure because the shot didn't come off. We're gonna have a hard time here, but if we can maybe confuse the issue a bit, then we still have a shot at this game.
Yeah, we're not the only highlight, so maybe we're not entirely sure.
Yeah, and that could have even just been a bar highlight. We've seen Auglebe doing bar highlights before, and it looks like other people who have been to bar have picked up highlights, so it's possible that we're wrong, that bug was not seen, and these are just highlights for being at bar.
I'd be surprised, but it's entirely possible.
Yeah, I mean, things happen in chaos, though, you know? And Twins bug isn't as egregious as some, so yeah, who knows? I guess we'll see how the rest of this plays out. We're in this conversation circle with nothing happening. I feel like we're going to bail and go back to our selection target where the double agent has also joined in. That feels like the logical play here. Instead, we're just going to white fake BB as we delegate. Now that's a bold choice.
Banana bread.
We have an SDA in our conversation, so we're getting credited for that. And the laser zooms in on us as well.
I think we're dead.
Well, the purloin isn't going off. I think the...
No, it expired.
Yeah, the timer expired, so we're okay here. But this white banana bread did not have the effect that we wanted it to. The selection target moves into another conversation, following the real double agent around. And we're gonna fake BB again.
Banana
this time
bread.
It's a green. We're letting off so many lowlights from these fakes.
This is a bold choice, I'd say.
Yeah, and the real problem is, too, that we've had the SDA in our conversation circle both times. So it's not like we're throwing off any suspicion here by doing these.
Third contact? No, flirt at least.
Yeah, the double agent is just hanging out at books. And that's all well and good, but we've narrowed down this party quite a bit. We have 6 lowlights given off here from these 2 fakes. and we still have so much to do with down to a minute. Like, we have the bug done, which is great, but I don't see how we're going to finish here, especially if we are in fact a suspect.
I mean, my question is, were these fake intended to do something, or was it just to throw off suspicion and thinking we didn't have a suspected double agent?
Yeah, I mean, it's kind of a gamble. If you think that maybe your bug was seen, then I understand the choice, as well as the kind of idling here, but like at this point we're kind of banking on the civ shot based on the time remaining. Like, Teal walks past Ambassador and doesn't, and maybe could have taken the bug path, but she's not a highlight. I mean, the only highlights are us and Seek, and now Wheels for going to statues late. But like, Wheels couldn't be finishing here. Seek hasn't been doing anything. We haven't been doing anything. I don't see that we have an avenue to. We do another fake. It's a white. It's behind Shark, which is all well and good. And Auglebe just is having none of it. That couldn't have been anything. That couldn't have been a finish, but we just got shot anyway.
That could have been almost a miss shot with the Teal mom coming off. But no, it's 7-5 for Auglebe.
Yeah, Auglebe brings it all the way back from being down 4-1 at the beginning of the set to a 7-5 victory. Really nice job from them.
Yeah, winning 6 out of 7 games here.
Yeah, look at that highlight. Auglebe saying in chat that's a highlight for Bug. And given how the rest of that game played out, that makes a lot of sense.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I think that's gonna do it for us for today. What do you think?
Well, I think those were interesting sets.
They were very entertaining. We saw some very good play. We saw some decision making that's really just lack of experience, I think, especially with the pacing. But that's something that these players can certainly improve upon as they play more and just get more experience. And it's going to be an interesting rest of the season for sure. We're getting to near the halfway point. We're starting to see some narratives emerging from these divisions, and it's going to be really interesting to see how the rest of the season plays out.
Yeah, for sure. Well, I mean, we still got lots of people need to play matches, so we'll see how each division is shaping up to be.
Absolutely. All right. Any final thoughts, guys?
Not really.
Newer players are scary, man. They improve so quickly. That's all I want to say.
Yeah, for sure.